This is quite possibly the ugliest van I have ever seen. I mean, this was ugly the day they finished painting it. My goodness. Can you dig it? Cool 104.3. I do not know the DJ that worked at that radio station, but I think it's quite possible that once upon a time I did in fact talk with him on the phone, which I'll explain here in a few minutes. I went inside when I got here and asked the guys inside if they mind if I take some pictures, and they said, "You mean the hippie van?" Yeah, I guess that's what I would call it. It's sure not the love bug. The hippie van. The happy face van. The ugly van. Can you dig it? So, as to the rest of the story, as to why I stopped and took a little video of that van. Actually, the wording on the side of it. Can you dig it? Every time I see that van, it brings back memories of a time with a former employer. My job was to answer the phone and answer people's questions about their bill and or service. One afternoon, this guy calls in, and after a few formalities, he asked me a question. I gave him the answer, at which point in time he said, "I can dig it." Okay. Well, not long after that, he asked me another question. I gave him the answer. He said, "I can dig it." I soon realized that this guy didn't have just one or two questions. He's obviously working from a list. And he's got several. He would ask a question, I would give him the answer. He would say, "I can dig it." He'd ask the next question, I'd give him the answer, and he would respond, "I can dig it." Well, needless to say, after 5 or 6 of these, I began to get a little bit tickled. And he asked me a question, of which I knew the answer to. I was staring right at it. But I thought, now might be a real good time to just stop for a minute, take a break, and compose myself so that I don't embarrass myself by laughing while I'm on the line. So I said, I don't know. Hang on a minute, let me check on that. I'll be right back. So I put him on hold, and now I am laughing out loud. And my buddy in front of me finally turns around and he says, "What in the world is so funny?" So I'm telling him the story, or at least the short version. It doesn't matter what I say. The guy says, "I can dig it." I said, "Man, you got to help me here because I don't know how to respond." "Sir, I'm glad that I could provide that answer to you. Is there something else, some other manner in which I could assist you today?" It just doesn't seem to be a proper response to, "I can dig it." I don't know how to play. I don't know the rules. I certainly don't know the vocabulary. What do I do? How do I respond to this guy? He said, "Man, this is easy. Just when he says, 'I can dig it,' just say, 'Right on.'" I said, "Right on?" He said, "Yeah, right on." I said, "Right on. Okay. I can dig it. Right on." I was practicing. "I can dig it. Right on." Got it. So I get him on the line. I said, "All right. Yo, dog, what it is?" I didn't say that. But I did say, "Here's the answer to your question." I gave him the answer. He said, "I can dig it." I said, "Right on." He said, "That's right." Which put me right back where I started from, because now I didn't know how to respond to that. Now what do I say? "Cool, man." I was thinking, man, the whole time, all we need is the Bee Gees in the background. Jive talking, jive talking, man, that'd be great. Every time I see that van, it brings back that memory, though. Can you dig it? I can dig it. Right on. That's right. I'm sure it was a lot funnier to me at the time than it is now, but funny memories.